Oh my lordy. Just doing stupid shit, talking to the camera. Hope this came out all right. I'm not trying to be special. Just trying to make my body feel fucking good. Move the body in full range of motion. All right, all right, all right. What is good? This is like my second or third YouTube video. I'm pretty freaking stoked. I don't know how the last one came out, to be honest. Still in the middle of editing it. Well, my editor is, so shout out to you, Seth. I love you. By Pivo, I have this like motion detector attachment to go with your phone, and unfortunately, I just wasn't the closest thing to it. Shit happens. I'm learning. I know how to use that better now. I'm not using that today. I want to just make sure it's on me and always on me. I'm in an area where people will be walking by, so it's like there's no point to try to pull off the Pivo and like follow me around while I talk. So I'm gonna be sitting here and talking. So hi. So yeah, we're gonna be in squats today. Squats are something that I've really never been good at. I'll be straight up, like always been bad. Mainly because of my long limbs. If you guys didn't know, a squat, so I'm gonna sit back down here. So if you have a long femur and a long torso, your squat is gonna kind of throw your chest a little bit more forward just naturally. And it favors people with for high bar, but like for low bar, people with long femur and long torso are just like, the body's going forward. And I would always get in my back. You know, my core is not weak. My deadlift's very high. And, you know, my stability is solid. So it's just like, my body doesn't like low bar, so we've been trying high bar for a while now, and it feels good. I'm on a cut though, so it's like if you don't stick with it and eat food with squats, it gets beat up pretty easily. So we're just gonna be going super slow, controlled reps today, and focusing on form. So you're not seeing any heavyweight here. I'm not the strongest squatter ever. It's weird. Like a lot of things, I'm very strong. I'm a smaller dude. Right now I weigh 163, but you know I'm strong on a lot of different exercises, but for squats, it's just not it. It's just like, something about loading my shoulders up just doesn't go well. Loading my spine. So, all right, let's gonna get straight into it. I'm pretty much warm. I'm wearing sweatpants. I already did hamstring curls before this. I'll go into why I did that in a second, but let's just do a couple warm-up squats. Guy next to me is fucking strong as all hell. So I'm over here just barely freaking doing shit, and yeah. So I did hamstring curls. So one, like pump, like just kind of get the blood flowing in the legs mainly, because for a while, like I just struggled to warm up for squats when they're first, to be honest. Like it would take forever. So now it's like I can throw some shit right on the bar. I already stretched, did a bunch of my core stretches and stuff, but loading up the bar right away, like to my first exercise, it took a while to like get my hips going, get my hamstrings going. So it's like now it's like I'm almost fresh, like I'm ready to rip. So we're just gonna freaking get after it. So, and hamstring curl does not really tax you too much, really. So it's like a good exercise to do prior. Really stretches out the quads too. Stretches out the quads, gets the knees ready. Highly recommend to try that first if you haven't. Yeah, I'll go over my cues and stuff here. Like, I'm just focusing so hard on form with squats. So really, kind of like what I did with deadlift is I dropped the ego as much as I possibly could with deadlift, and then just dialed in form, and that's why my deadlift blew up so much. And now I'm like kind of going against a weight now that's like, it's challenging, it's tough. So if I break form in that, then I cut back and I just kind of rinse, repeat. But like, I really haven't gone through the, like my squat going up phase. And you also, granted, you need to squat a lot to get stronger on it, which I'm trying to go to 2 times a week, but we'll see, dude. It's like the body can only recover so much, and I got so much going on. All right, 135. Feels really good right now. So when I'm like putting the bar on my back, think about like rear delt, like just above it. For high bar, it's lower than rear delt. It's like sitting on it. But for high bar, it's like just above it. So it's on your shoulders, right? And what I'm doing, I'm thinking about squeezing the bar on my back, like trying to bend it, which activates my lats, which tightens up my upper back. And then before I go down, I brace and kind of push out in all 3 directions. And then essentially you're creating this brace all around your body, so then you can just focus on moving the weight. So I've been working on that, and I also am not using a belt. I refuse to with squat, so I can build it up properly. A lot of people will essentially use a belt as a band-aid to their squat. It's like the only reason why they can squat a lot is because they got the freaking belt on. So I'm trying to refrain from that. And I'm obviously never really focusing on my squat that much, so we might change it up. I'm about to be in a surplus because this cut's almost over, so we'll see. All right. That rear delt, tighten up. Pulling the bar down to onto my shoulders, right? Just get my feet set up. Kind of get my back nice and neutral. Flare it back a little bit. Deep breath all directions. So, as you can tell, you know, I'm not that strong, but form feels fantastic. So we're just gonna keep going up and wait, see how it goes. I'm trying to refrain also from using clips. Main reason for that is that if one side is really going off, that means I'm not balanced, right? And I wanna make sure I'm as balanced as possible. Here, throw a 10 on each side. That is a 5. That'd be a 5. God damn it. And this is also before I put on my knee sleeves. So that'll give me some extra, you know, warmth and tightness. As you can tell, I like squat. I like hitting legs in sweatpants. I struggle for the longest time in keeping my legs warm. It's like I'll start the workout, it'd be great, but then eventually, you know, I would just freaking get too cold, and then my body would hate me once I started to push it again. So it's like the second I went to just work out in sweatpants for as long as I can, and then once I'm warm enough, I'll throw the knee sleeves on, and then we'll be good to go. But we'll see how this moves, man. We'll see how this moves. Feels good on the back. Yeah, it feels good. Feels really nice. Depth is, I'm assuming, is kind of right now. You know, I've noticed when I try to control the weight a little bit more, I'm stripping for you guys right now, but I want to try to control the weight just a tad more than usual. My depth is not fully there, because when I like drop the weight fast, it forces me in a really deep bottom position, right? And then I just bounce out of it. And it looks cool on camera, but like, am I really getting anything out of that bounce? I don't think I am. So I'm trying to refrain from the bounce and really build that strength out of the hole. Honestly, just trying to make sure my brace stays dialed through the entirety of the movement instead of like getting into my back at all. Something I really fucking struggle with. Huh. So weird filming right now. It's not like taking much longer than my normal shit, so then we'll do RDLs after this, and then that'll be the end of the video. So I'll give you like a lowdown on like what my game plan is. So I'm straight up gonna not go up in weight anymore. Just gonna AMRAP this. You know, I really don't care about like going to complete utter failure and pushing. Like I'll probably get there. I naturally do, but my goal is just to really dial in the form, and then I'm just gonna pull back weight a couple times, and then I'm gonna do the Tom Platt style at 135 and just go. Just make sure the form's good, burn myself out, and then go to RDLs. I'm trying to do quality right now, and my recovery is absolutely shot from the cut. So we're gonna do this for now. Oh man, let's fucking get after it. Let's see how much I can get. Step back, set up the feet, tighten the shoulders. I know I got another one. That was just a bad brace. See, second I get my back, I'm shutting it down. Done. Cut it. So, I matched last week, which is fine because I'm in a bigger deficit than last week. So I can't complain. Nothing impressive here, guys. I'm not trying to be special. Just trying to make my body feel fucking good. Move the body in full range of motion. I've dropped my ego significantly over the years. Used to really care about those numbers, but I don't care for shit now. I feel good, man. Like, there's not many guys in the gym that are as flexible as me, minus my boy Jake, where his whole thing's being flexible. But not many people are as flexible as me. And I look good. I'm not trying to be like cocky, but like I've been working hard. So I can't complain when look good, feel good, man. All right, so we're gonna do just 185 AMRAP. I'm pretty sure that's what we're doing. Let me check my good old handy book. Yeah, that was 205. I did it for 7. So next thing I did was at 185. And then we're gonna do, I think I went to 165 after that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do 4 fucking sets to this. We'll see. I mean, if you do 4 hard sets of squats, like, it's a good workout, man. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the bass house right now. Or more bass, more house, but whatever, there's still bass. You guys gotta get one of those, like, gallons. The gallon ones are huge, right? So I got it, my baby girl, my girlfriend, she got me this for Christmas. Put an air tag on it because I always forget shit, and it's been a godsend. I need to fill it up twice, but like if I'm still on my first half, you know, by lunchtime something's wrong. Something's wrong. But yeah, I highly recommend you get one of those, like a big jug, because it just makes drinking water easier. You don't have to keep thinking about fucking going to the water fountain or whatever to fill it up. All right. So we're just gonna go for 185, dial in that form, control it. I'm curious what it looks like back there. I really don't film myself from that angle much. So if I have a shift in my hip or, you know, bias to one side, we'll find out. You'll see it before me, probably. No, you won't. I'll be watching this video through. All right, let's go. So I think I 8 last time. So let's just try to shoot for 8 again. Whoa, hold up. Uneven as fuck. Excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, my setup was really bad there. I almost set up as like almost like a low bar. Get the worst like bar rash from high bar, man. That's near perfect location for the high bar. There, tighten. Yeah. We get 9. Oh, yeah. See, you got my back a little bit. Brace started to fail. Cut it. No ego lifting here, guys. I probably could have gotten 2 more if I got into my back twice. There's no fucking point. No point, baby. And I feel those in my glutes than like any squat I've done. It's so controlled. And the glute is the main dominant driver when you're out of the hole, right? Glutes, hamstrings. So fucking awesome. Feels good. All right, so next up, we're gonna drop it at 165. Man, it sounds like very wimpy, but it feels freaking crazy. So do that, and then immediately we're gonna do a drop set to 135 at AMRAP that shit. And then we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you guys can see in the mirror, but my legs have leaned out a bit. Got hair all over them. Got a trip next weekend, so that's what the cut's for. Down 10 pounds officially. You know, didn't even need to do it. I I was already, you know, lean enough to be like, wow, he works out, he looks good. But marketing, it's like a networking event, so I want to look good, as I should. All right. So 165 would be a 10 to 5. Don't know why I'm talking like this. Body feels fucking baller though. Squats feel good. I don't even know if I'm gonna do RDLs with you guys. You know what? Nah. This will be a quicker one. We're gonna just do squats. It's so funny, like, people are like, what is he doing? Yeah, I'm feeling myself. It's weird, but at least it's in like a very nonchalant spot. And everyone's dialed in. Everyone's got music on or music's blasting, so no one's really listening to me. Gotta stop giving me shit if I want to be successful in this, you know? So it's more or less the break I'm going for. So you're gonna see live. I mean, I don't know how much is being clipped, but you're seeing it live. All right, so I think according to my good old handy log book, I got this for like 13. This might be a long fucking set, which if it is, fuck me. Shit. Nice. Good. Good lift off. All right, feet are where they need to be. Tighten up the back. Kind of shift the hips back a little bit and get that lower back in a good neutral position. If I'm too forward like this, I'm gonna go straight into my back when I get out of the bottom position. So kind of shift the hips back a little bit, get the lower back in a nice neutral position, and then oh yeah. It's 11, I think. Got a little bit on my back there. So, felt my back a little bit. So, calling it. Although, could have had more. Really want to be on my brace, man. I'm feeling my back whatsoever. Cutting it. No point. The next time will be to do hopefully 13 and not feel my back. That's the way I can progress. You gotta think of different ways. Granted, the next time I squat, I'm gonna be out of the calorie deficit, eating a little bit more food slowly. Gotta reverse out of this thing. But nice, okay. So kind of drop set style. Pull the weight. And then we AMRAP 135. So I have no clue how many reps this is gonna be in. I'm probably, my stomach's feeling already, but nothing's stopping me from getting after this weight here. My girlfriend's cousin, his name's Christian, he got me on this shit, where it's like that last set, you just freaking demolish yourself, and I love it. It makes it feel like you earned a little rest after squats. Okay. All right, time for hell. Oh my lordy. So as you can tell, not much rest in between reps, right? Trying to keep it under contention. Shit. Let me catch my breath real quick. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it under tension. This is not for building strength. Just give myself a good workout and squat and dial on my form. Now, I definitely felt it in my back class too, but it's not heavy weight, so I'm not loading it too hard, so I push through. Woo. Oh my goodness gracious. So what's cool about squatting and doing the barbell LDLs is like, just pull this shit right down there. It's my starting weight, at least for warm-ups, you know? So that's at least kind of nice. I can't wait for this cut to be over. Not that it was hard, I just want to eat more food. you know. And since I'm doing this faster, can't really have like a lot of like, you know, I couldn't have pizza on Friday. I could, but like it would take me 2 or 3 days to get rid of that, right? And I'll get rid of the water weight, potentially. Depends on my body acts. But like regardless, it's like those extra days I could have been losing some extra pounds if I just stayed dialed. So like if you're losing weight over a long period of time, have that pizza on Friday, you know, have a cheat meal once a week, twice a week, it's fine. It won't stop you in the long run. But like when I'm on an 8-week timeline, you gotta be dialed. It's almost like treating like a competition prep. What's crazy to think is I'd be probably considered 8 weeks out contest prep for a contest right now. That's crazy to think about. All right, so I'm gonna just call it there. I wanna work out, I wanna move faster, so that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Just doing stupid shit, talking to the camera. Hope this came out all right. I love you so much. Thank you for liking the video. Throw a comment if you got this far. Tell me what's up, and yeah, have a good one. It's Friday right now, so if it's not out before then, have a good weekend. I mean, if it's out today, which it won't be, have a good day, man. I fucking brain dead. All right, see you later.